Shalom, Barakah. It's me, Baht Of Zion, and this is going to be episode 5, 3 minutes with Baht Of Zion. Now, for some reason, this might be 4 minutes, okay? Okay, so just bear with me. Let's begin. Now, Israelite women and Israelite men, do you not understand that the enemy, has been attacking us for many years, And they've been doing it with this empowerment female movement, which that's what they like to call it. Do you not realize that this female movement has been established for the Israelite community? Mainly, specifically, it was targeted for us. The other nations, they weren't supposed to be dealing with this. It was specifically for us. Now, with this female empowerment movement, it has us, well, not me, but some other Israelite women, thinking that they don't need a man for anything. Thinking that, oh, my body, my choice, when it comes to pregnancy. And pushing out whoredom stuff to the point where women, y'all are willfully out here doing this whoredom stuff on your own without a man having to force you in any type of whoredom activities on your own, while they're pushing these celebrities and stuff like that in your face in our community, showing themselves and all those type of things, right? So if you actually think about it, the Israelite woman, right, she's supposed to connect to an Israelite man, and you're supposed to do that to produce Yaladim, children for the Most High, Now, the enemy knows that we are already screwed up as the adults in this world, generations before us and things of that nature. I was about to sneeze. But that's the whole yarn. My apologies. But anyways, so they already know we screwed up, right? So if we produce children, the next thing that they can do, the enemy can do, is try to grab our children and have our children conform to their ways, the heathen ways, to stop those children as they get older to produce righteous children. So, with them already attacking the Israelite woman the way that they are and having her willfully do these things, that shows that the enemy is definitely in Yasharel, hard and heavy. Now, I want to read this insert from the Willie Lynch Letter, right, about the breaking process of the African woman. Now, it actually ties into what I'm saying. And it reads as follows, just a sentence. It states, take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desires willingly. Now, the test that they have ran is the whoredom test, like I just stated, right? With celebrities and things like that. Some of y'all women, y'all out here looking up to Beyonce, y'all looking up to Sexy Red, y'all looking up to Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B's, and all that type of stuff, right? As y'all ticket to, oh, this is how I'm supposed to act, when that's not the ticket to, oh, how you supposed to act. That's the ticket to get your life effed up, get messed up, everything like that. That's that ticket right there. Now, if they pushing all that stuff, which we would call that as the test, that is the test, like they're standing in the Willie Lynch Letter, and y'all is falling willfully now to this test. Y'all falling willfully to this test. This test is putting y'all in positions to make y'all be lesbians, not wanting a man, not needing a man, having y'all out here walking around thinking y'all macho, masculine and stuff like that. And like, no, that's the test. That's the test. Because your desire, ladies, is supposed to be to your husband. And every human's gift of life, desire of life, is supposed to be to uplifting the name of Yahweh. That's what humans are supposed to do. That's why we were created, to give Yah the glory. How can we give Yah the glory if we're not procreating and making Yaladim children with our Israelite men, the righteous ones? Now we got to be righteous women as ourselves. How can we give Yah the glory if we're not producing with our men, right, and making the children, so the children can succeed us and do the will and the works of Yahweh? We can't do that if we out here right here popping cuckoo, We can't do that. We're out here whoring ourselves, because no whores are going to make it into the kingdom. None are going to make it into the kingdom. So if we willfully whore ourselves out now, right? Then the enemy already knows, okay, no whore is going to make it in the kingdom. Her Abba's not going to receive her. So that's one less Israelite we got. So if this test works like this to break up her mental state where she can't think, and the only thing she wants to think about is sex in the city, and the only thing she want to think about is how she going to get the next dope boy, or everything she going to think about is how she just going to be out here stepping on women and being the top B in charge and stuff like that, then let's keep on promoting. Let's keep on giving these type of women in her face to make her stay in that stagnant mind where she is at. So she can't think outside of that little tiny box. She can't think outside of that little tiny box. Because the little box is her world. Not understanding her world is way further than what she can see right now. Okay? And the only way you're going to see how far your life goes and everything that you have in your life as your desire and your mission before the Most High Yah is to, you got to read this right here right quick, right? You got to read this. And also, you got to read your Tanakh. Okay? You got to read your Tanakh. You got to leave out the New Testament. Go read your Tanakh. Okay? Because the New Testament, that's full of fallacies and stuff like that. That right there, that's confusion. Marcion is a man of confusion. He was confused his daggone self. Okay? So, that's what that is. Now, I'm going to read the next sentence right here, right? It says, test her in every way because she is the most important factor for good economics. Meaning, the woman, like I just stated, you're an incubator. You're going to procreate. You're going to create. As soon as that Israelite man comes in you, and you build children within your womb, Yah willing, you're going to make the children for the Most High. But if you out here and you being a wicked woman and you laying with a wicked man, come on now. Make it make sense, because it ain't making sense. It ain't making sense. So the enemy has tampered with your thought process. He's tampered with that by putting these things in front of your face, on these TV screens, in your ears. He's done that, women. And he has to start with you first. Because in the beginning of this book, the enemy already took the alpha male and already tied him up to horses and split him in two. Fours, if you will. Now, they got rid of the alpha male because they're like, if they get rid of the alpha male, then that leaves the Israelite woman. The Israelite woman. And we're going to sit here, we're going to run all types of tests on this Israelite woman. All tests on her to break her down, to listen to us, to pick up the ways of the heathen, which is ways we're not supposed to pick up by our Most High. He told us not to do that. But, like I said, they give us these tests, these rappers, they introduce this LGBTQ stuff to you. They doing all this type of things, these TV shows, to indoctrinate your mind with their filth. So the more they indoctrinate your mind with their filth, then guess what? That's going to have you want to create, if you're still into men, because some of you women may not be. And that's a problem too. That's a big problem. That's an abomination. Okay? Now, if you do that and you procreate, and you're going to not want to procreate with a righteous man, you're going to want to procreate with a wicked man, because this wicked man is going to so-called understand you and understand your thought process, because both y'all listening to filth. So y'all gonna be like magnets. Y'all gonna connect, and then y'all gonna end up producing a baby. And if you stuck in this woman empowerment, you're gonna, my choice, my body. Like, no. And let's get that understood too now. Ladies, that child is not yours. That child belongs to the man. So let's get that understood. If you don't believe me, go read your daggone scriptures if you really don't believe me. Now, this third statement they put in here now. Now listen to this. They said, if she shows any sign of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip on her to extract the last bit of bitch out of her. Okay? So, if you ain't out here and willfully accepting all this BS that the enemy is throwing at you, right? They gonna take their whip and they gonna tighten you up. Okay? All right now, and the whip ain't they about to take you into the field and get one of them daggone belts and whip you. No, baby, that's not the whip that they talking about. The whip they talking about is anything that they can use against you. Like how some of y'all is on this WIC, and some of y'all on this food stamp, and some of y'all out here on this medical assistance. They gonna figure out some type of way to start tamper with stuff like that because y'all is so attracted to everything that the enemy is giving y'all, where y'all need to be having attraction and desire to your man, and you ain't got none of that because y'all too focused on what the world is out here doing, what the world has to offer you. That's the problem. That's the problem. We're not supposed to learn the ways of the heathens. You're not. Because when you learn the ways on the heathens and you pick up the ways of the heathen cultural acts and you pick up their daggone propagandas and everything they want to throw out here to you, pagan holidays, and you want to do all this ritual stuff, you got a confused, messed up Israelite woman out here in Babylon with no covering. They don't want you to have no covering. That's pretty much the moral of the story. They don't want you to have no covering. Because if you ain't got no covering, which, hence, like I said, they destroyed the alpha male in the beginning with them horses and stuff, like I said. They destroyed the alpha male to leave the Israelite woman vulnerable. The Israelite woman is accessible. What's a cover for? A cover is to protect the Israelite woman. The Israelite woman don't have no covering, and guess what? All type of hooligans can come into her. All type of messed up doctrines can come into her. Everything. And then when she produces, she's going to produce the same things that came into her. All right. Now, I know that was more than 3 minutes, and I apologize, family. But I really hope y'all got a little bit of some type of education out of that. But righteous men, if you are out here listening to this, please go get you a righteous woman. And righteous women, please accept a righteous man. And you wicked women, if you on here listening to this, transform your ways, get back to the Most High, so you can make it to the kingdom. Because you out here being wicked, you out here being a whore, you ain't gonna make it. You was not gonna make it. That is in the law. Whores will not be accepted into the kingdom. That's not something I'm just saying. It's in there. Yah spoke that. Okay? But don't think that Yah can't use you. And if he is using you, if you're a wicked whore or whatever looking at this right now, if he's using you and you see what I'm saying, go pick up your Tanakh. Don't allow your heart to be turned cold, that you turn away from the words that I am saying right now. This is a lesson. This is a teaching. Somebody needs this teaching. Go get your blessing, and your blessing starts in your Tanakh first. That's where your blessing starts. You already in your curses. That's why you're looking at this. As long as you are, and I'm about to end it, you already in your curses. You know that. Your curses started because you chose willfully to go to another nation and follow after a false god, worshiping daggone stones, worshiping daggone wooden crosses. Some of y'all out here praying to stones. Some of y'all out here praying to crosses. Like I saw a post of one of my brothers. He put that if he got hit by, if somebody saved his life and they in front of a truck and that person died, he not gonna walk around and wear a truck pendant on his necklace. Come on now, that makes sense, because what y'all doing? Y'all worshiping crap and y'all putting this stuff on y'all neck. On y'all neck. Stop following behind the ways of these heathens, okay? Israelite women, it's time for us to act like righteous Israelite women and receive our righteous Israelite men, our kings. And if you don't understand this passage, please understand it today. Your king is going to rule over you. That whole old mentality, I'm a woman and ain't no man gonna tell me what to do and this, that, and the third. The heathen gave you that mentality because the heathen already read your daggone laws and your commandments before they gave them to you. So they had to figure out how to combat what Yah is saying so they can indoctrinate your silly behinds. Come on now. They already got the cheat sheet. They got the cheat sheet. They got the cheat sheet and they're using it against you. They're using it against you. That's why you walk around here, oh, I'm a woman. I could do better on myself. I don't need no man. Baby, yes, you do. You need a man. You need a man. You need a man because that man has to help. Has to help you. Have to cover you. Everybody know that the woman is the weaker vessel. She's the weaker vessel. No matter how much you want to be out here popping your guns, talking about I ain't weak and I ain't this, that, and the third, and oh, blah, 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 blah. You still weak. You still weak. You're weak spiritually. You need a cover. Go get your cover. Israelite women, go get your cover. Israelite righteous women, let me make sure I say righteous women, go get your cover. Go get your cover. You need it. Israelite men, Israelite righteous men, go get your Isha. You need her. You need her because she needs you. If she does not have you, she's going to be out here for the wicked. Out here being ran through, torn apart, limb from limb from limb from limb. And by the time you find her, she's going to need a lot of work. A lot of work. But guess what? Yah is not going to give you your bride if he don't think that you are already fit and built for the position to handle her, to transform her, to fit you, because she's your rib. Remember that. Remember that. Women, please take note. You are to conform to your ish before he even becomes your ish. If you are in courtship with the righteous man and you are a righteous Israelite woman, you are to learn the ways of him, to conform to him. He is not to conform to you because you are not his cover. You're not his cover. He's your cover. He's your Lord. Okay? Please understand that. But he is to do right by you too. He's to do right by you too. Now, daggone it, this done turned to 17 minutes. 17 minutes. And it's supposed to be 3 minutes. I'm so sorry. But y'all need to listen to what I'm saying. This might not here. This gonna end up being a video. This is not even gonna be 3 minutes of Baht of Zion episode 5. No, I'm actually I'm gonna do episode 5 with the Jezebel charcoal makeup stuff for the craters and stuff out here. For some of y'all women who got this mess on y'all face. And some of y'all embracing these AI photos like it's yourself. No, that's really good. That's gonna have to be an episode 5 for real. For 3 minutes of Baht of Zion. This is about to be a video. This is a video. Now, because this is very important, because y'all just not getting it sometimes. I really feel like. Now, it says, the next sentence says, take care not to kill her, for in doing so, you spoil good economics. I just read that part. When in complete submission, she will train her offsprings in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age. And I just stated that. Before I read that part, I just stated that. When you are a wicked, filthy woman, you're going to be with a wicked, filthy man, because both of y'all is attracted to the same thing. You have to have some type of attraction there to get y'all to come together. It has to be something there to have you come together. And when y'all get the bumping and all that type of stuff, you're going to produce the child. And then guess what? As that Israelite woman, that wicked woman, you're going to raise that child up to be a mirror image of not yourself, but of that man. And then you might not even want your child to be like that man, because you might be like, oh, that's my baby. I can't stand him. I'm going to raise him. I'm going to teach him how to be a man. Well, no, you cannot teach him how to be a man. You can teach him how to be an image of a man that you saw. That's what you can do, but you can't teach him how to be a man. That child belongs to the man, not the woman. And the reason why the child belongs to the man, once again, is because the man is the cover. The man needs to teach the child how you supposed to act, how you supposed to behave as a child of the Most High walking through this world. Okay? And if both y'all parents effed up, then I mean, dang, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say y'all need to go find some guidance. Y'all need to find some guidance. But yeah, see, it's 20 minutes. Yeah, this a whole video. This video. Fine. But come on now. That's why the enemy out here hard at work right there. The enemy ain't even got to do too much. The enemy just got to go to a neighborhood and say, hey, I want to make you a rapper. I'm going to offer you such and such amount of money on this contract right here. I need you to go ahead and sign. And you're going to get this stipend right now. And then 3 years from later, if you make me these many albums targeting these specific Israelite women, people, then we're going to keep on paying you. And you're going to go straight up here. You're going to surpass all these other rappers that already been in this game long time and they ain't even got what you got. Will you sign the deal? The people in the project, you know, they're going to be like, hell yeah! They're going to sign. They sign it, they dag on name in blood. A contract with Hashatan to overthrow the rest of the daggone Israelites that are out here who don't even know who they are, who don't even know they calling. They overthrowing y'all for the simple fact that why? They don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Because if they wake you up and they allow you to wake up, you ain't gonna need the enemy for a daggone thing. You ain't gonna need him for nothing. You gonna start stepping on and over the enemy. Okay? And if you get too big in this thing, guess what they gonna do? They gonna Malcolm X you. Shalom, Barakah.